My son, my dear daughter, I have a surprise for you today. It's not just any surprise, one of those that the world offers and that quickly fades away. It's a surprise that will touch the deepest part of your heart and completely change the way you see your life. I know you're tired. I know there are days when you wake up and already feel the weight of the world on your shoulders. I know there are nights when you lie in bed and your mind won't stop thinking about problems, worries, things that seem to have no solution. But today, my dear son, I want you to stop everything for a few minutes. I want you to open your heart to receive what I have prepared especially for you. Because the surprise I have doesn't depend on the money you have in the bank. It doesn't depend on how many people like you. It doesn't depend on the mistakes you've made. My surprise for you today is this. I chose you. It wasn't by chance, it wasn't luck, it was out of love. Even before you were born, I knew exactly who you would be. I saw every day of your life, every joy, every sadness, every victory, every defeat. And even seeing all that, I said, this is my son, this is my daughter, and I will love them forever. Do you know what this means? It means there's nothing you can do to make me love you less. There's no mistake big enough, no flaw ugly enough, no sin terrible enough that can drive me away from you. My love for you is forever. It's complete. It's perfect. Today, I want you to feel this in your heart. I want you to understand that you are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not worthless. You are my beloved son. You are my precious daughter. And I have beautiful plans for your life. The surprise I have for you today is that I'm going to start showing you these plans. I'm going to start opening doors that were closed. I'm going to start healing wounds that seemed incurable. I'm going to start repairing relationships that seemed lost forever. I'm going to start fulfilling dreams you didn't even dare to dream anymore. But for that to happen, I need you to trust me. I need you to stop trying to solve everything on your own. I need you to place your worries in my hands and let me take care of you like a father takes care of his most beloved child. I see how you've been fighting. I see how you've been striving to be strong, to not collapse, to keep walking even when your legs tremble with exhaustion. I admire your courage. I admire your willpower. But today, I want to give you a gift, the gift of rest. You don't have to carry everything alone. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be perfect to deserve my love. I love you exactly as you are now, with all your imperfections, with all your fears, with all your doubts. The surprise I have for you is that I will transform each of these things you see as weaknesses into strengths. I will use your scars to heal others. I will use your tears to water gardens of hope. I will use your pain to create purpose in your life. Have you ever wondered why you went through everything you went through? Why you had to face that betrayal, that loss, that disappointment? Today I will reveal it to you. It was so that you could understand the heart of someone who suffers. It was so that you could be an instrument of healing in my hands. It was so that your story could become a testament to the fact that I can transform any situation. My son, my daughter, the surprise I have for you today is bigger than you can imagine. It's not just about solving your current problems, it's about giving you a completely new life. A life full of purpose, full of joy, full of peace. A life where you will wake up every day knowing that you are loved, knowing that you have value, knowing that I have incredible plans for you. But this surprise needs to be opened slowly, like a precious gift. It has many layers, and today we're going to start opening the first layer together. Are you ready? Do you want to trust me and let me surprise you? So close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel my presence around you. And prepare your heart to receive everything I have prepared for you, because what lies ahead will be better than you ever imagined. I love you, my son. I love you, my daughter. And today our journey together is just beginning. My son, my daughter, I see you there. I see your weary heart. I see your tears that sometimes fall when no one is looking. I know you've been wondering if I really care, if I really see your pain, if I really have a plan for your life. Today, I want to tell you something that will warm your heart. I never took my eyes off you, not for a second. Even when you felt alone, I was right there by your side. Even when you thought I had abandoned you, I was holding you in my arms. Do you know why? Because you are my beloved son, you are my precious daughter. And a father who truly loves never abandons his children. I love you with a love that has no end, no conditions, that doesn't depend on what you do or don't do. I know you've been going through tough times. I know that sometimes you wake up and feel a tightness in your chest, an anguish that seems inexplicable. I know there are nights when you lie in bed thinking about problems, bills, and complicated relationships. But today I want to tell you a secret. I've already solved everything. Yes, my son, I already have the solution for each of your problems. I already know exactly how I'm going to transform your situation. I've already prepared the right people, the right opportunities, the right moments. The only thing I need from you is trust. I need you to stop despairing. Stop trying to solve everything alone. Stop thinking there's no way out. Because there is a way out. And that way is me. Do you remember when you were a child and you had a problem and you ran to your father's or mother's lap? You didn't try to solve it alone. You simply trusted that they would take care of everything. That's how I want you to be with me. Come to my lap, tell me your problems. Let me take care of you. My son, if you are listening to this message and feeling my love touching your heart, I want to invite you to join this growing family. Subscribe here to continue receiving my words of affection, and in the comments, tell me how you are feeling. Your words may be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. I want to tell you about the dreams you've kept deep in your heart. Those dreams you don't even talk about anymore because you think they're impossible. My son, I placed those dreams within you. They came from me, and if I place them there, it's because I will make them come true. Perhaps you're thinking, oh God, but I've tried so many times and it didn't work. I know, my child, but do you know why it didn't work before? Because it wasn't the right time. Because I was preparing you. Because I was preparing the circumstances. But now the time has come. I will open doors that no one can close. I will create opportunities you never imagined existed. I will bring people into your life who will help you in ways you never dreamed of. I will make things happen that will leave you speechless. But I need you to believe. I need you to have faith, not a forced faith, but a quiet faith, a faith that rests in my love. Because when you rest in me, I can work freely in your life. My son, my daughter, your best days are not in the past. They are coming. And they will be so good, so special, that you will understand why you had to go through everything you went through. You will see that every tear, every pain, every difficulty all serve to prepare you for what is to come. So take a deep breath. Feel my peace filling your heart. And get ready, because the surprise I have for you is bigger than you can imagine. My son, now I want to talk about something very important, the wounds in your heart. I know you carry some pain that no one sees. Wounds that were opened by harsh words, by betrayals, by losses, by disappointments. Wounds that sometimes hurt so much that you can't even talk about them. I see each of those wounds. I was there when they were opened. I cried with you when you cried. I felt your pain as if it were my own, because that's how a father's love works. When the child suffers, the father suffers along with him. But today, I want to tell you something that will change everything. I came to heal these wounds. Not just to cover them with a bandage, not just to lessen the pain. I came to heal completely, to leave no scars. I came to make your heart brand new again. You might be thinking, but God, this pain is so old, so deep. How can it be healed? My son, for me, there is no wound too old, no pain too deep, no heart too broken. I am an expert at fixing what is broken. Remember that person who hurt you so much, the one who betrayed you, abandoned you, disappointed you. I want you to know that I have already forgiven that person, and today I want to help you forgive them too, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve to be free. Forgiveness isn't for the person who hurt you. Forgiveness is for you. It's to free your heart from the prison of resentment. It's so you can fly again, love again, trust again. When you forgive, you're not doing a favor for the person who hurt you. You're doing yourself a favor. I know it's difficult. I know that when you think about that person, you still feel anger. You still feel hurt. But I'm going to help you. I'm going to put the strength to forgive in your heart. I'm going to take away this weight you've been carrying for so long. And you know what else? I'm going to do something even more incredible. I'm going to use the pain you felt to make you a more compassionate, more loving, wiser person. Your wound will become your strength. Your pain will become your purpose. My son, I also want to heal the wounds you've inflicted on yourself. That guilt you carry because of the mistakes you've made. That shame you feel when you remember the things you did that you shouldn't have done. That voice in your head that keeps repeating that you're worthless, that you're a failure. Today, I want that voice to be silenced forever, because it doesn't come from me. I never said you were worthless. I never said you were a failure. On the contrary, I always said that you are my beloved son, that you have value, that you are precious to me. Your past mistakes don't define who you are. They define who you were. Today you are a new person. Today you have a new chance. Today you can start over, clean, forgiven, loved. I want you to stop punishing yourself for past mistakes. Stop dwelling on the things you did wrong. Stop feeling guilty about things I forgave a long time ago. If I've already forgiven you, why don't you forgive yourself? My son, my daughter, today is the day of your liberation. Liberation from pain, liberation from guilt, liberation from fear, liberation from everything that has prevented you from being happy. I am breaking the chains that bound you. I am opening the door to your emotional prison. You will leave here a changed person. You will leave with a healed heart, a renewed soul, and a peaceful mind. You will leave knowing that you are loved, knowing that you are forgiven, knowing that you have a bright future ahead of you. And when someone tries to hurt you again, when someone tries to remind you of your past mistakes, when someone tries to make you feel small, you will remember this conversation. You will remember that you are my son, that you are my daughter, and that no one can take that away from you. Your identity isn't defined by what people say about you. Your identity is defined by what I say about you. And I say that you are loved, that you are special, that you are unique, that you have a wonderful purpose in life. So lift your head, my son. Straighten your shoulders, my daughter. You are no longer the same person who came in here. You are a healed person, a renewed person, a person ready to live the abundant life I have prepared for you. From today onward, when you look in the mirror, you will see what I see. A beautiful person, a valuable person, a person who deserves to be happy. And that is the truth about you. My son, now that your heart is being healed, I want to talk to you about something that will give new meaning to your life. Your purpose. Have you ever wondered why you are here, why you were born? What is your role in this world? I know that sometimes you feel lost, as if you're wandering aimlessly. I know there are times when you look at your life and think, what am I doing here? What purpose do I serve? What is my place in this world? Today, I'm going to answer those questions for you. You are not here by chance. You are not a mistake of the universe. You are not someone insignificant. I created you with a very specific, very special, very important purpose. There is something only you can do in this world. There are people only you can touch. There are lives only you can transform. Do you know why I allowed you to go through everything you went through? Why I allowed those pains, those struggles, those difficulties? Because I was preparing you for your purpose. Every experience you lived through, good or bad, was a lesson. Every pain you felt was training. Every tear you shed was an investment in your future. Now you have something that many people don't have: life experience. You know what it is to suffer, so you can comfort those who suffer. You know what it is to be lost, so you can guide those who are lost. You know what it is to be healed, so you can be an instrument of healing for others. My son, your purpose isn't necessarily something grand in the eyes of the world. It can be something simple, but that makes all the difference in someone's life. It can be a smile you give to a sad person. It can be a word of encouragement you say to someone who is discouraged. It can be a hug you give to someone who feels alone. You don't need to be famous to fulfill your purpose. You don't need to be rich to make a difference. You don't need a college degree to transform lives. You just need to be yourself, with a heart full of my love, willing to share that love with others. I'm going to show you your purpose little by little. I won't give you everything at once because I know you'd be overwhelmed. I'll reveal it to you step by step, day by day, situation by situation. And you'll realize that each day your life makes more sense. Each day you feel more useful. Each day you feel more fulfilled. Perhaps you think it's too late, that you've already wasted too much time, that you're past the age to start something new. My son, for me it's never too late. I can use you at any age, in any situation, in any condition. Your life experience is a treasure, not an obstacle. Look at Moses. He was 80 years old when I called him to liberate my people from Egypt. Look at Sarah. She was 90 years old when she gave birth to Isaac. Look at the thief on the cross. He was dying when he found salvation. For me, it's never too late to start over. Your purpose may be related to your profession, but not necessarily. You may be a doctor who heals bodies, but your true purpose may be to heal souls. You may be a teacher who teaches mathematics, but your true purpose may be to teach values. You may be a salesperson who sells products, but your true purpose may be to sell hope. My son, my daughter, I want you to start paying attention to the opportunities I will place in your path. Opportunities to help, to serve, to love, to make a difference. Some will be small, others will be big, all will be important. When you see someone sad, remember that perhaps I placed that person in your path so you could comfort them. When you find someone lost, remember that perhaps I want to use you to guide them. When you meet someone wounded, remember that perhaps I want to use your own healed scars to help in their healing. Your purpose will bring you a joy you've never felt before. It will give you a satisfaction that no money can buy. It will give you a peace that comes from knowing you are doing exactly what you were created to do. And you know what's most beautiful? When you begin to live your purpose, you'll realize that everything in your life will start to fall into place. Problems that seemed unsolvable will find solutions. Doors that were closed will open. The right people will appear in your life, because when you are at the center of my will, I move heaven and earth to bless you. So get ready, my son. Get ready to discover why you are here. Get ready to live a life with meaning, with purpose, with direction. Your best days are coming, and they will be even better, because you will be doing exactly what I created you to do. My son, now I want to talk about the circumstances of your life. I know you've been looking around and seeing things that worry you. Maybe it's your tight financial situation. Maybe it's that complicated relationship. Maybe it's that health problem that's causing you distress. Maybe it's that dream that seems impossible to achieve. Today I want to tell you something that will completely change the way you see these situations. I am the God who transforms circumstances. I take what is broken and fix it. I take what is dead and give it life. I take what seems impossible and make it possible. Do you remember the story of Joseph? He was sold into slavery by his own brothers, unjustly imprisoned and forgotten by the people he helped. But I transformed each of those bad circumstances into stepping stones for him to reach the top. What seemed to be the end of his story was only the beginning of his greatness. This is how I work, my son. I use the difficulties themselves to take you to where you need to be. I transform obstacles into opportunities. I transform problems into solutions. I transform the stones in your path into cornerstones to build your future. That financial situation that's worrying you, I already have the solution. It could be a job opportunity that appears out of nowhere. It could be an idea that pops into your head and turns into a source of income. It could be someone who will help you in a way you can't even imagine. I have 1,000 ways to solve a problem. That complicated relationship, I can heal it. I can restore it. I can bring reconciliation where there is conflict. I can bring love where there is hurt. I can bring peace where there is war. Or if necessary, I can give you the wisdom to know when it's time to walk away and prepare you for better relationships. That health problem that's troubling you, I am the God who heals. I can heal through doctors, through medicine, through a direct miracle. I can restore your health completely or give you the strength to live well, even with limitations. I always have the best plan for you. That dream that seems impossible, my son, I am an expert in the impossible. I make the sea part. I make the sun stand still. I raise the dead. If I place this dream in your heart, it's because I will make it a reality. Perhaps not in the way you imagine, perhaps not in the time you want, but in a way that will be perfect for you. But I need you to understand one important thing. The transformation of your circumstances begins with the transformation of your heart. When you change inside, the world around you also changes. When you begin to trust me, things start to fall into place. When you stop despairing and begin to rest in my love, I can work freely in your life. I want you to stop worrying about things that are beyond your control. Stop losing sleep thinking about problems that only I can solve. Stop trying to force situations that need to happen in their own time. Surrender everything into my hands and let me take care of it. Do you know what happens when you do this? You become free to live, free to be happy, free to enjoy the good things that already exist in your life, while I work on the things that need to be transformed. My son, I want you to start declaring over your life not what you see, but what I see. Don't declare scarcity, declare abundance. Don't declare sickness, declare health. Don't declare failure, declare victory. Don't declare impossibility, declare that for me all things are possible. Your words have power. When you speak according to my will, you are cooperating with me in transforming your circumstances. When you declare my promises over your life, you are activating the power of faith. I want you to start giving thanks for the transformations even before you see them. Give thanks for healing before you are healed. Give thanks for provision before you receive it. Give thanks for victory before you achieve it. This is not pretense. This is faith. And faith moves mountains. My son, my daughter, prepare to see changes in your life. Changes that will surprise you. Changes that will make you remember this conversation and say, truly, God was working even when I couldn't see it. The circumstances that worry you today will be a source of testimony for you tomorrow. The problems that distress you today will be stories of victory that you will tell to encourage others tomorrow. So lift your head, straighten your shoulders, smile even in the midst of difficulty, because you are not alone in this fight. I am fighting for you. And when I fight for someone, victory is certain. My son, now I need to prepare you for something very important, the new thing that is coming into your life. I know you've lived with the same problems, the same limitations, the same frustrations for so long that you may have become accustomed to them. But I want to warn you, that is about to change. The new thing I'm going to bring into your life will be so different from what you're used to that you might even find it strange at first. You might even feel afraid, because humans tend to fear what they don't know, even when it's something good. I want you to understand that when I bring the new, I don't just bring external changes, I bring a complete transformation. New opportunities, new relationships, new ways of thinking, new ways of living. And to receive all of this, you need to be prepared. The first thing I need you to do is clean your emotional house. You cannot receive the new if you are still clinging to the old. You cannot embrace the blessings I will bring if your hands are still holding on to the hurts of the past. I know it's hard to let go. Sometimes the pain becomes so familiar that you're afraid of being without it, as if it were part of your identity. But my son, you weren't created to live in pain. You were created to live in joy, in peace, in abundance. Let go of that hurt you've been holding in your heart. Let go of that resentment you've harbored for years. Let go of that bitterness that has poisoned your soul, not because the person who hurt you deserves forgiveness, but because you deserve freedom. Let go of those fears that have been paralyzing you. The fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of not being good enough. These fears are lies that the enemy has planted in your mind to prevent you from receiving what I have for you. I want you to understand one thing. You are good enough. Not because you are perfect, but because I love you. Not because you never make mistakes, but because I forgive you. Not because you have everything figured out, but because I am figuring everything out for you. The second thing I need you to do is broaden your vision. Stop thinking small. Stop limiting your expectations. Stop thinking you don't deserve good things. I want to do things in your life that will surpass all your dreams. You've been dreaming small because you're afraid of being disappointed. But I want to teach you to dream my way. I want you to ask for big things, to expect big things, to prepare for big things. When I brought the Israelites out of Egypt into the promised land, many of them wanted to return to slavery because that was all they knew. They were afraid of freedom, afraid of abundance, afraid of a better life. Don't be like them, my son. Don't be afraid of the good I want to do for you. The third thing I need you to do is trust my timing. The new thing I'm going to bring into your life will arrive at the perfect moment. Not before, because you wouldn't be ready yet. Not after, because it would be too late. Exactly at the right time. I know you're in a hurry. I know you want things to happen now. But I see what you don't see. I know what you don't know. I'm preparing not just the blessings for you, but you for the blessings. Sometimes I delay giving you something because I know that if I gave it to you sooner, you wouldn't appreciate it. Sometimes I wait because I'm preparing something even better. Sometimes I wait because I'm removing obstacles from your path. My son, my daughter, the new things coming into your life include new relationships. People who will truly love you, who will value you, who will add to your life. People who will encourage you when you are discouraged, who will support you when you need it, who will celebrate your victories with genuine joy. It also includes new opportunities, doors that will open for you to realize your dreams, chances you never imagined existed, paths that will take you to places you never dreamed of reaching. It includes a new version of yourself, more confident, more secure, happier. A person who knows who they are, who knows their worth, who isn't afraid to shine. A person who walks with their head held high because they know they are a child of the King. So get ready, my son. Prepare your heart to receive love. Prepare your mind to receive wisdom. Prepare your hands to receive blessings. Prepare your life to be transformed. The old is gone. The new is coming, and it will be better than you ever imagined. My son, now I want to talk to you about your tomorrow. I know that when you think about the future, sometimes you feel afraid. Afraid that things won't get better, afraid that the problems will continue, afraid that you won't be able to achieve your dreams. But today I want to give you a promise that will completely change the way you see your future. I promise you that your best days are not in the past. They are coming. I promise that your story will not end in pain, frustration, or defeat. It will end in victory, joy, and complete fulfillment. You might be thinking, but God, how can you promise that? Don't you see how complicated my life is? My child, I can promise that because I am the one who controls the future. I have already been in your tomorrow. I have already seen how your story ends, and I can guarantee you it ends well. I know you've been going through a very dark valley. I know there are days when you wake up feeling like you're walking in circles, like you're not getting anywhere. But I want to tell you that you're closer to your victory than you imagine. Sometimes, when you're climbing a mountain, the summit seems very far away. You look up and only see more rocks. more difficulties, more obstacles. But suddenly, you take a few more steps and realize you were almost there. That's how it is with you now, my son. You are closer than you think. I want you to know that every tear you shed was counted by me. Every night you spent awake, worried, I was there by your side. Every time you felt alone, I was holding your hand, and all of that was not in vain. Every difficulty you faced made you stronger. Every disappointment you experienced taught you to value what is true. Every loss you suffered opened space in your heart for something better. Nothing you went through was wasted. Everything served to prepare you for what is to come. The tomorrow I have for you is a tomorrow of restoration. I will restore your joy, your peace, your hope. I will restore your relationships, your health, your prosperity. I will restore your dreams, your plans, your confidence. Everything that was lost will be recovered, and even better than it was before. The tomorrow I have for you is a tomorrow of multiplication. Where you have experienced scarcity, I will bring abundance. Where you have experienced loneliness, I will bring true relationships. Where you have experienced sadness, I will bring overflowing joy. I will not only give back what you have lost, I will multiply it. The tomorrow I have for you is a tomorrow of purpose. You will discover why you went through everything you went through. You will understand how I used each experience to shape you, to prepare you, to empower you. Your pain will transform into ministry. Your experience will transform into wisdom to help others. My son, I want you to start living today thinking about the tomorrow I have prepared for you. Stop making decisions based on fear and start making decisions based on faith. Stop acting like someone who has been defeated and start acting like someone who has already won. When someone asks you how you are, don't answer based on today's circumstances. Answer based on the promises I made for your tomorrow. Say, I am well, because I know that my God has good plans for me. When you wake up in the morning, don't think about the problems you have to face today. Think about the blessings that are coming. When you lie down at night, don't worry about what might go wrong tomorrow. Rest knowing that I am taking care of everything. I want you to start preparing yourself to receive what I'm going to give you. Prepare your heart to be happy again. Prepare your mind to dream again. Prepare your life to be transformed again. And when people look at you some time from now and ask, what happened? How did you change so much? How did your life transform like this? You will be able to say, it was God. He fulfilled all the promises He made to me. My son, my daughter, your tomorrow is guaranteed. Not because you deserve it, but because I love you. Not because you are perfect, but because I am faithful. Not because you have everything under control, but because I do. So lift your head. Smile at the future. Because the best is yet to come. And when it arrives, you'll understand that it was worth the wait. It was worth the trust. It was worth the belief. I love you. And my love for you guarantees that your tomorrow will be beautiful. My son, now I need to talk to you about something fundamental: faith. I know that sometimes you feel like your faith is weak, like you can't believe enough, like you're a person of little faith. But today, I want to teach you something about faith that will change everything. Faith is not a feeling. Faith is not about feeling confident all the time. Faith is not about never having doubts or fears. Faith is a decision. It is the decision to trust myself even when I don't understand what is happening. It is the decision to believe in my promises even when circumstances say otherwise. Do you remember Peter walking on the water? He wasn't feeling brave. He was afraid. But even so, he made the decision to get out of the boat and walk toward me. That's faith. It's not the absence of fear. It's the decision to act despite fear. My son, I'm not asking you to have perfect faith. I'm asking you to have sincere faith. A faith that says, God, I don't understand everything, but I trust in you. A faith that says, Lord, I'm afraid, but I choose to believe that you are in control. Faith grows when you exercise it. It's like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Every time you choose to trust me in a difficult situation, your faith gets a little stronger. Every time you decide to believe in my promises, even when you don't see evidence, your faith grows. I want to tell you a secret about faith. It doesn't need to be big to be powerful. I said that if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you can move mountains. A mustard seed is tiny, but when planted, it grows into a large tree. Your faith may seem small to you, but to me it is precious. I see the potential in your faith. I see what it can become. And I will use that small faith to do great things in your life. My son, I want you to stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop thinking that your faith is less than others. Each person has a different journey with me. Each person has different challenges. What matters is not the size of your faith compared to others, but the sincerity of your faith. Faith isn't about never questioning, never doubting, never struggling with difficult thoughts. Even John the Baptist, who knew me from my mother's womb, had moments of doubt. Even Thomas, who walked with me for 3 years, needed evidence to believe in my resurrection. Having doubts doesn't mean you lack faith. It means you're human. What matters is what you do with those doubts. You can let them paralyze you, or you can bring them to me and let me transform them into stronger faith. I want you to understand that faith isn't about you being able to do everything alone. Faith is about you recognizing that you need me. It's not about you being strong. It's about you allowing me to be strong through you. It's not about you having all the answers. It's about you trusting that I do. When you pray, don't pray trying to convince me of something. Pray to align your heart with mine. When you read my word, don't just read to get information. Read to experience transformation. When you worship, don't just worship with your mouth, worship with your heart. My son, I want you to begin exercising your faith in practical ways. When you wake up in the morning, even before getting out of bed, declare, "This day belongs to the Lord, and I trust that He has good things prepared for me." When you face a problem, before you despair, say, "My God is greater than this problem." When you are worried about the future, remember the times I have taken care of you in the past. When you feel afraid, remember that I am with you. When you feel alone, remember that I never abandon you. Faith is also manifested in how you treat people. When you forgive those who have hurt you, that is faith. When you help someone without expecting anything in return, that is faith. When you choose to love even when it's difficult, that is faith. My son, my daughter, I want you to know that your faith brings me joy. Even when it is small, even when it wavers, even when it struggles. Because I see your heart, I see your desire to trust in me, and that is enough for me. I will honor your faith. I will reward your trust. I will show you that it is worthwhile to believe in me, and one day, when you look back, you will see how your faith was the guiding thread that led you through all difficulties to victory. So keep believing, my son. Keep trusting. Keep hoping, because your faith will not be in vain. My son, now I need to talk to you about something very important that is happening around you, but that you cannot see with your physical eyes. The spiritual battle. I know you have felt a strange resistance when you try to get close to me, when you try to pray, when you try to have faith. This is not a coincidence. There is an enemy who doesn't want you to be happy, who doesn't want you to prosper, who doesn't want you to discover who you truly are in me. This enemy knows that when you understand your worth, when you discover your purpose, when you experience my true love, he loses all power over you. That's why he's worked so hard to keep you in doubt, in sadness, in the feeling that you're worthless. That's why he whispers lies in your ear. You're no good. God doesn't care about you. You'll never succeed. It's better to give up. These voices don't come from me, my son. They come from the enemy. But I want you to know one thing. This battle is already won. I have already defeated the enemy on the cross. I have already broken the power he had over you. Now he can only attack you if you give him permission, if you believe his lies, if you give in to discouragement. My son, you are not a victim in this battle. You are victorious. You are not fighting to win. You are fighting from a position of victory. The war is over. Now it's just a matter of you taking possession of what is rightfully yours. When the enemy brings thoughts of defeat to your mind, declare, I am more than a conqueror in Christ. When he brings feelings of sadness, declare, the joy of the Lord is my strength. When he brings fear of the future, declare, my God has good plans for me. I want you to understand that this battle is not against people. It's not against your boss who treats you badly. It's not against that person who hurt you. It's not against difficult circumstances. The battle is against the spiritual forces behind these situations, trying to steal your peace, your joy, your hope. Therefore, don't fight against people. Pray for them. Don't take revenge on those who hurt you. Forgive and let me take care of justice. Don't try to solve everything by force. Trust me and let me fight for you. My son, I want to teach you some spiritual weapons that you can use in this battle. The first is prayer. When you pray, you are connecting directly with me, and in my presence the enemy cannot remain. Prayer is not just asking for things. It is talking to me. It is seeking my face. It is aligning your heart with mine. The second weapon is my word. When you read the Bible, when you meditate on my promises, when you declare my truth over your life, you are using the sword of the Spirit. My word is alive and effective, and it has the power to destroy every lie of the enemy. The third weapon is praise. When you worship me, even in the midst of difficulty, you are declaring that I am greater than any problem. Praise confuses the enemy because he doesn't understand how someone can worship in the midst of pain. But you can, because you know that I am good, regardless of the circumstances. The fourth weapon is faith. When you choose to believe in my promises even when you see no evidence, when you trust me even when you don't understand what's happening, you are using the shield of faith, which extinguishes all the fiery darts of the evil one. My son, I also want you to know that you are not fighting alone. I have angels around you, protecting you, fighting for you. I have the Holy Spirit within you, strengthening you, comforting you, guiding you. You have a heavenly team working in your favor. Sometimes you might feel tired of this battle. You might feel like giving up, like stopping the fight. But I want to remind you, tiredness is temporary, but victory is eternal. Don't give up now that you're so close to your breakthrough, your big turning point. The enemy intensifies his attacks just when you're about to receive a great blessing. When he increases the pressure, it's a sign that something very good is coming your way. He is desperate because he knows he is losing you. My son, my daughter, I want you to rise up as the warrior you are. Stop seeing yourself as a victim and start seeing yourself as a victor. Stop being afraid of the enemy and start making him afraid of you. When you walk in the authority I have given you, when you know who you are in me, the enemy trembles. You are my son, my daughter. You have my spiritual DNA. You have my power running through your veins. You have my authority to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. So rise up, my warrior. Put on your spiritual armor, take up your weapons, and go into battle knowing that victory is already yours. Because he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world. My son, now I want to reveal something to you that will forever change how you see yourself, who you truly are. I know you've spent your whole life trying to discover your identity, trying to understand your worth, your place in this world. Today I'm going to show you who you are through my eyes. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are not someone who was born by chance. Even before the world was formed, I was already thinking of you. Before the stars existed, I was already dreaming of the day you would be born. You were planned, desired, and awaited by me. When I formed you in your mother's womb, I placed within you unique characteristics that no one else in the world possesses. Your personality, your talents, your dreams, even your imperfections, everything was carefully thought out by me. You are an original work of art, signed by the creator of the universe himself. My son, you are my image and likeness. This means that you carry divine characteristics within you. You have the capacity to love as I love, to forgive as I forgive, to create as I create, to transform as I transform. You are more powerful than you imagine because you have my spiritual DNA. You are not just a human being trying to have a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Your true identity is not in what you do. It's not in what you have. It's not in what people say about you. Your true identity is in who you are to me. To me, you are a beloved son. Not an adopted son, not a second-class son, a legitimate son, with all the rights and privileges that entails. You have direct access to me at any time of day or night. You can enter my presence without fear, without shame, without ceremony, because you are family. To me, you are an heir. Everything that is mine is also yours. My peace is yours. My joy is yours. My strength is yours. My power is yours. My wisdom is yours. You don't need to beg for these things. They are already yours by spiritual birthright. To me, you are chosen. I chose you before the foundation of the world to be holy and blameless before me. This doesn't mean you are perfect. It means that I see you through the blood of Jesus. And when I look at you, I see holiness, I see purity, I see perfection. To me, you are precious. You are worth so much that I gave my own son to save you. If you were the only person in the world, I would still have sent Jesus to die for you. That is your value to me. You are priceless. You are invaluable. My son, I know that sometimes you look in the mirror and don't like what you see. You see the flaws, the imperfections, the scars. But I want you to know that when I look at you, I see beauty, I see potential, I see greatness. I see someone who was created to make a difference in this world. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop wishing you were like so-and-so. You were created to be yourself, and you yourself are perfect for the plans I have for your life. If I wanted you to be like someone else, I would have made you like them. But I made you unique because I need you exactly as you are. Your identity isn't defined by your job. You can lose your job, but you're still my son. Your identity isn't defined by your relationship. You can end a relationship, get divorced, become widowed, but you're still my son. Your identity isn't defined by your bank account. You can become rich or poor, but you're still my son. Your identity resides within me, and no one can take that away from you. No one can dismiss you from being my son. No one can divorce you from being my son. No one can steal that identity from you. It is eternal. It is secure. It is guaranteed. My son, when you truly understand who you are, you will stop seeking people's approval. You will stop trying to impress others. You will stop being afraid of rejection, because you will know that the only opinion that truly matters is mine. And I have already told you that you are loved, you are accepted, you are approved. When you understand your identity, you'll start walking differently. You'll talk differently. You'll behave differently, because princes and princesses don't walk with their heads down. Children of the king don't live with an inferiority complex. Heirs to the universe don't beg for crumbs. You will begin to make decisions based on who you are, not on how you feel. You will begin to act like a child of the king, not like an abandoned orphan. You will begin to live in the abundance that is rightfully yours, not in the scarcity that the world wants to convince you is your destiny. My son, my daughter, lift your head, straighten your shoulders. You are royalty, you are nobility, you are royal family, and it's time for you to start living like it. Because when you live your true identity, the world around you changes. People start treating you differently. Opportunities begin to appear. Miracles begin to happen. Because you are operating at the right frequency, with the right identity and the right purpose. You are my beloved son, and I rejoice in you. My son, something is happening right now that you need to know. While I have been speaking to you, while my love has been touching your heart, something powerful has been moving in the spiritual realm. My glory has been drawing near to you like a gentle cloud, enveloping your life with my transformative power. You may not realize it yet, but I've already begun to work. I've already started to move situations, to touch hearts, to open paths. Because when I speak to someone as I am speaking to you, when I reveal my love as I am revealing it, my glory always accompanies my words. I know you've been waiting for a change for so long. You've prayed, you've cried, you've pleaded for an answer. And maybe you thought I wasn't listening, that I didn't care, that I had forgotten about you. But my son, I never forget my children. I have been preparing something special for you. Not just any blessing, but a manifestation of my glory that will mark your life forever. A demonstration of my power that will make you remember this day as the day everything changed. Do you know why I chose this moment to speak to you like this? Because the time has come. The time for your restoration has arrived. The season of your victory has arrived. The moment has come for you to see with your own eyes that I am real, that I am powerful, that I am faithful. My son, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and feel my presence. It is here, more real than the air you breathe, more certain than the ground you walk on. My glory is manifesting itself upon you now, at this moment, as you listen to these words. I am touching the areas of your life that most need healing. I am pouring my oil of joy upon your sadness. I am blowing my wind of change upon your stagnation. I am lighting my fire of purpose upon your confusion. Right now, old chains are being broken. Generational curses are being lifted. Doors that have been closed for years are being opened. Paths that seemed impossible are being prepared. I declare over you, depression no longer has a place in your life. Anxiety no longer has power over you. Fear no longer has the authority to paralyze you, because my glory drives out all darkness. My light dispels all shadows. I declare over you, scarcity is being broken. Lack is being removed. Limitation is being destroyed, because where my glory manifests, abundance flows naturally. I declare over you, toxic relationships are being severed, the right people are being sent, divine connections are being established, because my glory attracts what is good and repels what is evil. My son, you will begin to see signs of this manifestation in the coming days. It could be an unexpected phone call. It could be an opportunity that arises out of nowhere. It could be a reconciliation you no longer expected. It could be a cure that doctors cannot explain. When these things start to happen, you'll know it's no coincidence. You'll remember this conversation and understand that it was my glory manifesting in your life. And this will only be the beginning, because when I begin to move in someone's life, I don't stop. One blessing leads to another. One miracle paves the way for another. One victory prepares the ground for the next. That's how my glory operates, in rising waves of power and love. I want you to prepare yourself to witness things that will surprise even you. Prepare yourself to tell stories that people will have a hard time believing. Prepare yourself to live a life that will be a testament to my power. But always remember, this manifestation of my glory is not just for you. It is through you. You will become a channel of my glory to other people. Your transformed story will be an instrument to transform other stories. So receive, my child, receive my glory, receive my power, receive my transformation, and prepare to live a life that will glorify my name and bless many people. Glory is being revealed. The impossible is becoming possible. Your new story begins now. My son, our conversation is coming to an end, but what began here today will never truly end. What I planted in your heart through these words will grow, will flourish, will bear fruit that will last for all eternity. I want you to know that these weren't just pretty words. It wasn't just a moment of emotion. It was a real encounter between us. It was me, the God of the universe, sitting beside you and speaking directly to your heart. And when I speak, things happen. When I decree, reality transforms. Everything I told you today is already in motion. Every promise I made is already being fulfilled. Every blessing I declared is already on its way. Every healing I decreed is already happening, because my word does not return empty. It always fulfills the purpose for which I sent it. My son, when you leave here, you will not be the same person. Something fundamental has changed within you. You have been touched by eternity. You have been marked by the divine. You now carry a special anointing, a special presence, a special purpose. In the coming days, you will begin to notice changes. First, internally, you will feel lighter, more hopeful, more confident. Then, externally, situations will begin to resolve themselves. People will begin to treat you differently, and opportunities will begin to appear. When that happens, remember this conversation. Remember that this is where everything started to change. This is where you truly met me. This is where you discovered who you really are. This is where your new story began to be written. I want you to come back to this message whenever you need to, whenever you feel discouraged, whenever doubt tries to return, whenever fear tries to paralyze you. Come back here and remember what I told you. Remember who you are. Remember the promises I made, and I want you to share this experience with other people. Tell them how I spoke to you. Tell them how I transformed your life. Tell them how I kept my promises. Because your story will be an instrument to touch other lives, to bring other people closer to me. My son, before you go, I want to give you a special blessing, a blessing that will accompany you every day of your life, a blessing that will protect you, prosper you, and make you happy. I bless your steps so that you may always walk the right paths. I bless your words so that they may always build up and never destroy. I bless your hands so that everything you touch may prosper. I bless your eyes so that you may always see the opportunities I place before you. I bless your mind so that it may always be clear and wise. I bless your heart so that it may always be full of love and forgiveness. I bless your family so that it may be united and happy. I bless your work so that it may be prosperous and fulfilling. I bless your health so that you may have a long and abundant life. I bless your relationships so that you may be loved and valued. I bless your dreams so that they all come true in due time. I bless your future so that it may be even better than you can imagine. And lastly, my son, I bless you with my constant presence so that you will never again feel alone, never again feel abandoned, never again feel worthless. Because you are my beloved son, and I will always be with you. When you wake up in the morning, I'll be there. When you go to sleep at night, I'll be there. In moments of joy, I'll be celebrating with you. In moments of difficulty, I'll be holding you in my arms. You will never walk alone again. You will never fight alone again. You will never cry alone again, because I am your father, and a father never abandons his child. My son, my daughter, go in peace. Go in joy, go in victory, go knowing that you are loved, that you are special, that you have a bright future ahead of you. And always remember, I love you with an eternal love. Nothing can separate you from my love. Neither life, nor death, nor angels, nor demons, nor the present, nor the future, nor anything else created can separate you from my love. You are my son forever, and I am your father forever. Go. And may my peace be with you every day of your life. Amen.